Good morning, students. Today in History Civics, we'll study the chapter 4, the Chinese civilization. Okay, it is the River Valley civilization. First of all, we'll understand about the location and origin. Yes, China was cradle of one of the world's earliest civilizations. And this vast country is bordered by the Pacific Ocean in the east, in east side Pacific Ocean, the Himalayas in the south, and broad deserts and mountains in the west side. The Great Wall of China in the north, okay, north side, the Great Wall of China, that is very famous. And China is very big country. Within these boundaries lie the valleys of two rivers. Yes, two rivers. Main rivers are Changjiang and Wanghe. Okay, Wanghe and Changjiang. And here the river Wanghe is known as the sorrow of China. Why? Because often changed its course. Often changed its course, and it was doing the destruction of crops and many things. Okay, the first known dynasty in China was Shang dynasty, and after that the Zhou dynasty. Okay, now you have to see the map of China. Yes, the map of China. The city of Chengdu, built during the rule of the Zhou dynasty, is very famous because the city was laid out in the form of a square, was further divided into 9 squares. Yes, this is very famous, 9 squares. That means the 9 squares, the 9 areas were divided. The city was divided into 9 areas, and in the center, the central palace, inner city with the central palace was there, and outside the other suppose the 3 number, 1 number, different purposely they have meant. So let us read this chapter and understand more about that. The audience hall, square 1, the square 3 and 7 were the temples. Okay, and square 9 was market area. So like that they made the 9 squares. Okay, houses were, let us see about the houses. Generally the houses were built around an interior central courtyard. The homes of poor people were small, simple one-room houses built with bamboo and sun-dried bricks. Okay, and they were facing the houses. The main door of every house was always south facing. Okay, that means the door was facing the south direction. Okay, now let us see about the architecture. The Great Wall of China. They made the Great Wall of China to protect the China. At that time, who made the Great Wall of China? Shi Huangdi. Okay, Shi Huangdi of the Qin dynasty. 2021 to 206 BCE. The Great Wall is about 2,400 kilometers long, and there are around 10,000 watch towers. Okay, watch towers. There, the gatekeepers or the Darwans were living. Okay, and the height was 4 to 5 meter to 9 meters, some places 9 meters. Okay, and another architecture was pagodas. Pagodas were temples. In China, these were called the pagodas. And let us see about the society. The emperor occupied the highest rung of the social ladder, and people lived in groups or clans, respected their ancestors and elders. Ancestors means old people. The family was a close-knit unit. Yes. Now, agriculture. The chief occupation of the Chinese was agriculture, and the Chinese were the first to cultivate tea. They started first of all the tea. Actually, they started as the medicine. They were using the tea as the medicine, but after that, now we are using like refreshment water. Okay, that is tea. After that, next another the occupation was the sericulture. Sericulture was also an important work. They were first to make the silk cloth. You know that is also very costly. Silkworms were reared on mulberry trees, and after that they were domesticating the animals also. They are rearing the animals like horse, cattle, sheep, dogs, and poultry. And art and craft. They developed the art of making the porcelain, that is pottery, from a special type of clay. By clay they were making the pots, that is called the porcelain. Okay, next let us see about the trade. They made the trade with Japan, India, Egypt, Mesopotamia, and other regions also. Religion, let us see the religion. The Chinese worshipped the force of nature. A widely prevalent practice was ancestor worship, and later on they were worshippers of the force of nature, but later on they became the followers of Confucianism and Taoism and Buddhism. Okay, now in China, Confucianism Taoism and Buddhism are there. Buddhisms are there. In the beginning, they were the nature worshippers. Okay. Confucianism. Here it is given. Confucianism was actually moral conduct. It was based on the moral conduct. That means in Confucianism, about the moral they were teaching each other. And next is the contribution of the Chinese civilization. You can study in your book, and let us see about the decline of the Chinese civilization, how it declined. Chinese civilization and culture never faded into oblivion. It is one of the oldest continuous civilizations of the world, and it is unique in the sense that it still endures to this very day. That means now you can see the Chinese civilization. It was like the old time. That means now also you can see the Chinese civilization. If you want to know, or if you want to, that means you have to read the chapter today and you have to understand about that. Without reading, it is not possible about the Chinese civilization. Okay, student, today this much only. Thank you.